Congrats on the win.
Recording in progress.
Just how difficult a day was this for you?
It was extremely difficult for not only myself, but for everyone. On one side of your brain, heart is joy, and the other side is, you're just kind of sad to see some guys that you've been battling with from the start of the summer to now. So that part is difficult.
In the basketball sense, Houston came out with a lot of energy. I know you expected that. We just saw them a couple of nights ago. And they jumped out to an 8-point lead, but your bench really turned things around in that first quarter. And all those guys who came off the bench really provided the spark I think you guys needed to kind of turn the game around.
They did. They did an amazing job tonight. Najee Marshall was incredible. Jose, once again, he impacts the game immediately. Trey came in and gave us good minutes. Garrett, we got a ton from our bench tonight, and they gave us a huge lift and contributed to us winning tonight's game.
Coach, what did it mean to have Josh Hart and Nickeil Alexander-Walker there at the game? I saw the team go out and talk to them. You embraced them after the game.
I've never seen anything like that before. Number one, it's a credit to God and how he's blessing our team, our organization, and the character that we have in our locker room, what we're trying to build. Those guys they mean a lot to us, Josh and Nickeil and Dede and, Sato. And to have guys show up to a game after they've been traded to support their brothers is what we've been trying to build, is what we are building, just that connectivity.
Yeah, I mean, in a pretty short amount of time, you guys have, I guess, built something where it seems like these guys, genuinely do root for each other and support each other. How do you think you guys have been able to do that?
How have we been able to do it? It's just the good Lord, to be honest with you. Griff and Trajan and Swin and Miss B going out and looking for guys that are high character, that compete, that are about the right things. Our coaching staff has been great. Everybody just working, keeping our heads down. Even when things wasn't going well, we continue to stay positive. And we got a long ways to go. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but we definitely want to continue to build a program that's sustainable.
Yeah, and Josh has been pretty honest that, I don't think he had the greatest experiences in the past year at times, but this year I think it's been a really good experience for him. How would you just describe the relationship between you guys these past couple months that you built?
I'm extremely proud of Josh, what he's done this season, who he is. It's a credit to the foundation that he has, his parents, but also he wanted to make a change to be a better player, to be a better teammate, and ultimately to be a leader. And that's what he's done for us, and he's going to continue to do throughout his career. So I'm proud of him.
Yeah, and I was going to ask a similar question about Nickeil. That's a guy who's had his ups and downs, but we've talked before about how you've stuck with him and you made sure to pump him up and show you believe in him. So, what's it been like just to see, his growth this year and developing that relationship with him?
The same. Nickeil is a person that just has a gentle soul and an amazing smile, and he comes in every day and he works at it. And you guys know he speaks to everybody in the building, shakes everybody's hand, and we're going to miss him. But he's a guy that is continuing to grow. He's going to continue to blossom in the NBA, and that's the goal for all these guys, is to play 10, 15 years and go out and win and have fun doing it.
And I feel like we got to ask now.
You don't have to ask. You want to.
Now, what do you think is going to do for this team to add a guy like CJ McCollum to the lineup?
I think it's going to elevate our group. CJ has seen it all, been in the league for a decade, been to a conference championship, has won at extremely high levels, and he's a pro. And we need more guys like him to elevate our group. So we're excited. I'm excited. Our group is excited. And we look forward to welcoming CJ and continuing to build here.
Do you think the kind of the emotions of the day is maybe what led to kind of the slower start from you guys tonight? It kind of just everything kind of coming down on everybody at once?
It could have, the thing about this business, our business, is that we forget that everybody's human. Everybody, referees, media, coaches, GMs, players, trainers, strength guys, like we all human, and that is a factor. So it may have contributed to our slow start, but it's also a credit to that locker room, the character that's in there to pull out a win like today.
When did you guys know that they weren't going to show up tonight? Was it something that you noticed when they were sitting across the court, when they walked in the arena?
I knew that it was a possibility. I just had never heard anything like that, so I wasn't really aware of how to feel or how to proceed. But I'm happy that Josh and Nikhil decided to come because it just speaks volumes of who they are, but also the bonds and the relationships that they built here.
Hey, Willie, can you kind of put into words exactly what was kind of going on in your mind at the end when you went over and talked to those guys? Because it looked like you got really emotional there.
Yeah, I'm still trying to hold back some emotions because, we've gone through a lot early in the season, and those guys were major contributors to us getting to a point that we feel comfortable, and then now, the part of the business that just sucks, but it's a part of what we chose, and so it's tough, but like I said, bittersweet. Yep.
Have you had a chance to speak to CJ yet? And in addition to that, could you speak to the timing of his arrival when your club appears to be ascending and actually becoming a factor now in the postseason picture?
I have spoken to CJ. We had a really good talk just about, what he saw, what he's expecting, and what to expect. It was brief. It wasn't a long conversation, but what was the second part of your question?
Oh, yeah, the timing of his arrival where your team appears to be ascending and becoming a factor in the Western Conference postseason picture.
What about the timing of it? I'm just asking. I'm trying to.
Well, I was wondering in your talk with him, is he kind of excited about joining a team that seems to be moving in
Got you.
this direction
Yeah.
lately?
He is. He's excited. We're excited because we feel like CJ, Tony, and Larry can elevate our group to that level, to the next level. And the next level is giving ourselves an opportunity to play in the postseason. He's a guy that's done it. We have a few other guys on our team that's been in high-level playoff games, and we need more experience like what those guys bring to the team.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Oh yeah, I had an extra one today. Had to make sure to get that little extra check from Red Bull.
How cool was it just to see Josh and Nikhil out here showing love today?
Oh, I mean, that was awesome. It was obviously a very tough day for us losing your brothers. I mean, came in the league with Nikhil. I mean, same with Josh. He got traded to the team when I got drafted. So they've just grown to be brothers over here. So it was really awesome just still seeing them at the game, watching us. You never really see that after guys get traded. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, you and Nikhil, obviously part of the same draft class. You've seen some stuff here in your 3 years. Just, what was today like conversations that you had with him?
It was definitely an emotional day for us. I mean, like I said, we're losing our brothers, but I mean, also it's a good day because I mean we're getting new teammates, so we're getting new brothers. So I mean, I'm really excited about the future, but definitely missing my guys.
Yeah, and that was gonna be my question. How much are you looking forward to playing with a guy like CJ McCollum?
Whew, I'm hyped. I'm very hyped. I mean, shoot, he's an Ohio guy. I'm an Ohio guy. I've been watching him since I was little, so that's gonna be really fun for me. I'm excited.
Just going back to just seeing them, like, what was it like just seeing them? Like, you look across the court while you're playing, and they're just sitting there courtside. Just
It felt weird. I mean, like when I went out on the court today, it still felt weird just running out there without those two because they've been there every game I've been at here. So like, just like looking out and then seeing them sitting there, I was like, what the heck? This is weird. This is so weird.
What did you sort of say about the culture that Willie's built with those guys?
I mean, it says a lot about the culture we've built this year. I mean, we've all become really close this past year, this whole team, including those guys. And so, I mean, they just wanted to come see their brothers one last time before they're on the other side of the court. So, I mean, I felt like that's just a testimony to Coach Green and the camaraderie we've brought together this year. We're good? Thanks, guys. Keep the Red Bull up there.
progress.
Did you have any idea that Josh and Nikhil would be coming out tonight, and how cool is it just to see them out there in the first row?
I knew after like warm-ups, but that was amazing for real. Those were really my brothers. I'm gonna miss them, but I wish them much success and just to stay healthy.
Were you talking to them a little bit during the game? Just what was being said?
Whole second half, usual talk. Me and Kill, doing our thing, making a little side bet. Me and Josh, I was trying to steal his moves, but he really wasn't paying no mean on mine. So, but yeah, me and Kill definitely was wrapping it up.
What was the side bet? What was the side bet?
He was betting on my threes. Come on now, what's wrong with him?
And what did Josh kind of mean to this team this year? I know he made a point of being more vocal this season. What was his role with this group, with the comeback and all of that kind of stuff?
I think him just being in the league for a minute and us having a bunch of new guys, Herb, Trey, me fairly new, being my second year, DD, Jose. I think he just, showed us how to work, showed us how to be professional, and, showed us how to compete on both ends of the floor. And, I just really thank him for that. Like I said, I'm going to miss my brother, and I just wish him nothing but success.
I think the move you tried, it was on the fast break. You tried to do the internet. He wasn't trying to pay your attention on it.
Yeah, I know. He was hating.
Talk back?
He was hating because he told me I do the move better than him before he left. So now that every time he see me do it, he be hating a little bit.
You got 2 games against Portland to try against them.
Facts. I know. I can't wait for those games.
For you, just as coming back and starting to get more playing time, how have you kind of just tried to get back and find your rhythm as these minutes have been kind of a little sporadic?
Just sticking with it, really. Continue to do my daily routine and just believing in myself. I feel like, without me even playing, being in rotation, I was there for my teammates. So, when I get in the game, they all there for me, cheering, standing up, just hype. So I think, they just make it easy for real. I've been playing basketball all my life. So regardless, whatever team I'm on, however many minutes I get, it's just basketball at the end of the day.
How much did some of those stay fit games, pregame, some of those lineups are what you're out there with. How does that help kind of get that familiarity back?
It just makes me more comfortable. I be killing those guys. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be seeing it. But it just makes me comfortable, and I know how to play with those guys. Being able to play with them before the game. So it's great.
Got one on? How you doing there, Najee Marshall?
What's your name?
Listen, it's not about me. It's about
Okay,
you.
respect.
Like, why did you play so well today? Like,
We took a trip to a good store yesterday. Got some drip. We did. We went to the store yesterday. Me and my guy got some eats, went to the store, got some drip, you know what I'm saying? I think, just hanging out with you, just being my homie, cooling, being on the court with him. We both bring energy, so it's just amazing to play with him, and I just, had a ball.
respect, brother.
Respect, brother. Respect, brother. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good one, man.
Respect, brother.
Progress.
Willie said that he's never seen anything like that in the league where, some guys come out and show love right after getting traded. Just, what it mean to you that Josh and Nikhil came out tonight?
That's special. Kind of shows the organization that we want to be identified as. Just having those guys here and actually being a brother outside of the basketball thing, just really getting along with each other and like being around each other. That was special. And it shows their character too, being traded on this day and being out there and supporting the guys that they've been with. So that's special.
Yeah, for sure. And, how do you think you guys have just got to this place where, it seems like everybody genuinely is rooting for each other?
Well, it starts with Willie, his positive message every single day, him telling us to stick with each other. And then we just have great guys that just want to be around each other, want to work, want to be better. And we want the best for each other, so it shows.
Can you just tell us about the bond you've been able to create with Josh over the years? You guys basically came into the league together, came here in the AD trade. Just what was it like, just seeing him leave and obviously seeing him at the game today?
Well, today, the whole day was kind of difficult for me, especially with Nikhil, especially with Josh Hart. Being with him, being with Josh for 5 years and talking with Nikhil, trying to get him out of his own head and get him to playing well consistently. Jay Hart, he's been there for me every single night, just playing extremely hard. He does everything that you ask out of him on the defensive end, on the offensive end, and the same thing with Nikhil. We lose some great players, but some really good guys.
When did you know that they were going to be here tonight? What was just kind of a reaction when you found out that they were going to show up?
Well, Nikhil actually had my tickets tonight, so Swin asked me if Nikhil could get my tickets tonight. Kind of shocked me a little bit, but it meant the world to me to see Josh and Nikhil on the sideline and still cheering us on. It shows how real of a fan they are of us and that we are of them.
I think Josh might have taken it to another level with the with your jersey. How did was that weird seeing him in your jersey?
It was just weird seeing him on the sideline, not playing with us. My first time not being on the floor with him on the same team. But I definitely love the support. I think I would have did the same thing if I was in his shoes.
Now that it's official, Jose is at the door.
Please leave him locked out.
While those guys are leaving, CJ McCollum is Larry Nance and Tony Snell are coming. What are kind of your impressions of what you guys are coming back and what can CJ do on the floor that's going to help you guys?
Well, CJ can just flat out score the basketball. I think he brings attention to our team and shooting, of course. Attention that can get off me on a nightly basis. Tony Snell again can defend the basketball and shoot from beyond the arc. Larry Nance is a good defender and he has good hands and he can step out 2 to 3. I think they just bring experience for one, and then they bring energy. They bring another dimension to our team where we can stretch the floor a little bit and we can play some guys on the defensive end and they can be really, really good.
Brandon, have you given any thought as to what it's going to be like to face either Josh Hart or Nikhil across from you wearing an opponent's jersey?
No, I really haven't. As a competitor, as myself, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna bust their ass. But it's gonna be fun. I know the scouting report for both of them, so it's gonna be fun to go against them.
When you think back to the first season not playing all year and the start was so difficult, what did what kind of goes through your mind now as you think, you know, we've won 4 in a row, we're an ascending team, we're in the playoff conversation, and now we've been buyers in the trade market, so to speak, and tried to make this addition for a stretch run?
With me, I've tried to make it a thing where I don't look backwards or forward. Trying to stay in the moment, trying to stay here and figure out what the task is at hand, like right at this moment. And I'm not looking ahead. I'm not looking to the playoffs. I'm not looking to the next 3 games. I'm just looking forward to going into Miami Heat and trying to have another good game. I think that's the mindset that we have to have now, just trying to play games one by one and having a sense of urgency and following the game plan every single night that we step on the basketball floor. So the next task is just Miami. Not looking further to the playoffs, but trying to get singles.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.